Alright, hello everyone. We are live with the last of the quarterfinals for the Guilty Gear Strive Kickstart League. Technically there's one other that's unfinished, but it's like basically done. So, not too worried about that one. Anyways, hopping into Team Wildcard versus the Goldlewis Fan Club. Should be an interesting one. I do have to note though that the Goldlewis Fan Club are frauds. None of them play Goldlewis. There we go. Names are on the right side now. Okay, so Sol versus Kai, you know, kind of the Guilty Gear matchup here. Chari, being a pretty new Kai, has swapped around a decent amount of the roster. We've seen Aino, we've seen Zato, a couple other characters, but seeming to really like Kai, especially after the most recent patch with the Far/Slash buffs and stuff. He makes it very difficult to pressure his wake up. Because he really likes mixing between throw and reversal. Not something you really expect from Kai players, but hey, it works out for him. Ooh, and speaking of which, throws the reversal. Yeah, didn't have meter to kill off of it, but Skittle, we saw in the little pre-match button check, definitely has his combos down. Like, as you can see there, yeah. Got the no drift, quick RC, HDP combo last time, but plus frames, yeah, that move's normally plus. When you add in shock state, it just goes through the roof. Can't mash against that if it's not a reversal or a read. Wow, the late confirm into stun dipper still works out at that range with the counter hit slowdown. And Skittle recognizing, yeah, that 5D was not going to be meaty. Also, hopefully, there are occasional small stutters. Hopefully those are just on my end. Kind of a weird spot tech-wise. I'm on my laptop right now, not in Salem, so hopefully that's not affecting the players, but alright, and Chari cleans up round one. Skittle definitely managed to make each of his hits, like, matter more when he got them, but Chari just managed to get a bunch more. So, hey, works out for him. Also, I do like how it's Sol versus Kai, and Ride the Fire was picked by the person who can't Dragon install anymore. Lots of defensive 2S and 5H especially, actually, coming out from Chari here. Seems to be working pretty well. Chari likes turning every character into a grappler. Block. Oh, no punish, though. Yeah, that is... It's less minus than you might think. It's kind of weird. It's like exactly -6 or something. Oh my gosh. Oh, he could have just let it rip and it would have worked. But yeah, tried to go for something fancy there, and Chari just mashing throw. Might as well, right? Skittle, man, it feels like he hasn't been able to find just a clean opening in neutral even once yet. And a lot of that comes down to the matchup, of course. You know, Kai's supposed to be controlling the space. This is going to be a ton of damage. Oh no, drops the ender though. And Skittle having enough of that. Marcy just didn't want to deal with the plus frames. Uh-oh, this should be big damage. He misses it though, just a little. And Skittle, a couple just like wonky conversion drops, or like maybe some nerves. And just tech off the wall, but yeah, couldn't quite pick it back up in time. Chari's Kai putting in a lot of work. As a reminder though, these are all best of 5, so match is not complete yet. I'm gonna make sure the Discord people know. Okay, cool. Alright, round start 5H, oh my gosh, and just the run up all the way through. Chari going for some pretty unorthodox options, but it seems to have Skittle like on the back foot. He's not super ready for them, so it seems like he's a little bit, he's kind of floundering a little bit in neutral against some of these. Oh, baits the burst. Yeah, Chari's been doing a lot more of that recently. Skittle's had enough of being dash up thrown, just went for one himself. Okay, a couple big counter hits there. Oh, just needs one real conversion. Oh my gosh. Skittle in a great place to end it, but couldn't quite close it. Okay, manages to finish it off. That was about an extra 10 seconds worth of hard attacks that neither player needed, but it worked out. Yeah, Chari, being a new swap over to Kai, has had some issues with that. The wake up H stun edge coming out when trying to go for DP. Oh, nice pickup there. Oh, BRC probably wanted a red. Chari manages to steal the corner back and does get the wall break with that HDP. And just the run-up throw again. Yeah, Chari likes playing pretty much every character as though they're a grappler. Ino even. Oh yeah, that'll kill. Alright, Skittle gets one on the board for his team. So for anyone not familiar with this format, I'll do a recap super quick. It'll also be a little bit more clear on the between matches screen. But these are all best of 5. Every game win gets your team 1 point. That is the super short version of it. If one team gets so far ahead that it is impossible for the other team to catch up, the match is declared over. Oh, just barely able to block that in time. Goes for the throw, straight into the corner. Burst coming out. Oh no, Chari didn't quite recognize it there. And yeah, Skittle, it looks to me like he's been hitting the lightweight timing on these Night Raid Vortexes. Maybe just confirming slightly later. I don't know, maybe his main practice partner is a lightweight character or something. Oh yeah, can't really afford to get hit anymore. Chari in control here for sure, but hey, not if you get hit quite like that. Reversal from Chari here is super scary though, because he just needs the 1. Bit of a commentator's curse there, I guess. I like the attempt there from Skittle. 6H normally stuffs whatever round start button really well, because, you know, counter hit into big damage. Chari had been pressing buttons there a lot, but no bite that time. Good block on the overhead. Oh no, he managed to avoid the throw, but couldn't quite punish it, and a big whiff on that burst. This might be dead. Yep, and with that, Chari closing it out, 3-1. Still, both teams got stuff on the board for their team. Got some points up there, so that is what counts here. Alright, though. Also, this is assuming that the match doesn't get called early. Again, if one team gets so far ahead it is impossible to catch up, then there's a quote-unquote mercy kill rule. But assuming that doesn't happen, everyone on each team will fight everyone on the other team. But, you know, since there is that mercy kill rule, we try and make sure that we have every player on each team fight the other, you know, at least once, so everyone gets at least 1 game. It is technically possible for a match to end without having a player play if one team just gets swept, so. Alright, so this will be Diamond Mew up against McHerpyDerps, and oh, it looks like Diamond Mew might actually be going Leo instead of Jacko. Jacko is the character I've seen them going at SSF the most recently, but Leo is definitely their I need to win character. Jacko is very much still a work in progress. Makes sense. Very new character. Lots and lots of stuff to learn with a character like that as well. Okay, while we are waiting for Herp here, it should just be, you know, a second or so. I'm going to run the Match Arena thing, so be right back.
You can visit the Match Arena page for our event and contribute in many different ways. 1. Free coupon. Click Contribute, enter the specified coupon code to contribute a predetermined amount of money to the prize pool. 2. Free sponsor quests. On the right side of the screen are various actions supported by sponsors, including retweets, Twitter follows, surveys, among other things. Click into these boxes to complete the action and add the attached prize contribution to the pool free of charge. 3. Marketplace. Products are available in our marketplace, which also contribute to the fundraising pool. Be sure to check out the variety of apparel and collectibles, as well as other unique items. 4. Donate. Clicking on the Contribute button, you're able to add funds to your Match Arena wallet and then directly contribute them to the fundraiser page. Thanks for supporting your event with Match Arena.
Alright, so yeah, that is a huge help if you can. Match Arena is basically the bulk of the prize pool for this event. We are in quarterfinals. This is a single elimination bracket, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know. So whichever team loses here is unfortunately going to be going home from the league. But hope everyone's had a good time so far. But yeah, so the teams that get first, second, and hopefully third, depending on, you know, how far or how much we can get in the Matcherino, will get cash payouts from the Matcherino and a little bit of support from Satellite Gaming as well, from some of the old Salem shutdown leagues that we ended up not running. We just kind of stockpiled those into this. So if you can head over to the Matcherino and type in the little code, or I think it's actually just click a button now even, don't even have to type the code. Retweet some stuff, it's a huge help. I think there's like $5-ish worth that a single person can put in just from retweeting in the code alone. So, big help. Okay, looks like Herp is having some hardware issues. So, might be swapping to a different match first real quick. Alright, bear with us just a second, everyone. Shouldn't be too long. Okay, yep, so it looks like the plan from here is Diamond Mew's gonna hop off. We're waiting for McHerpy Derps. The computer's having a thing that seems to clear up on its own after just a little while, so hopefully it will do that this time as well. But we're gonna move ahead and get Ego playing Axel up against Dre, I assume on the Faust. I'm not completely sure. He does have a Leo as well. Oh, are we going to see Ego's soul? Alright. I don't know if there's been a character swap there since last time we saw him or what, but... Okay, just waiting for Dre to hop in at this point, and we should be good to go. Okay, yeah, looks like we are going to see the Axel. So it does save your character by lobby type as well, so like it'll have a different preset for tower, park, and private lobbies. So maybe just trying to mess around with Soul at one point. Alright though, how are you guys doing over in chat while we are waiting for just a little bit right here? Hope you're all having a good night. Alright, and we are just about good to go. Looks like Dre is just readying up at the station. Yeah, Axel versus Faust. Presumably, anyways. I have to assume this is kind of a rough matchup for Faust. Yep, there it is. Just by way of, you know, the ranges that they play at, Axel can kind of harass at the range where Faust wants to be if he's in, you know, item throwing mode. Alright, Disaster and Passion. Okay, Ego. Then again, Faust does have some like wonky air mobility stuff, so maybe he can abuse Axel's dead zones better than most of the rest of the cast. I'm really not sure. Be interesting to see how this match plays out. 6 Age, ooh, thrust blocked, but yeah, no punish. Not sure you really can from that range, even as Axel. Early burst coming out from Jay, but just really wants this corner. He didn't drift back on Mix. Okay, yeah, and this is just dead. Oh no! Okay, Dre forgot to faultless, but Ego definitely could have killed there and just kind of didn't. Dre going for a whole lot of the drill here. It has gotten faster, so it can be a good counter poke, but throwing it from pretty high up. Yeah, so much of this match has been Ego just like waiting, blocking, and playing responsively, reactively, I guess, specifically. Trying to throw up like little bits of pressure after something gets blocked. Okay, there's the command grab though. Real mix time. Oh, but Dre just goes for the 5k, yeah. Maybe trying to, I didn't see if that was a delayed one, maybe trying to bait out the super. And yeah, Afro explosion. Ego not quite ready for it. Dre knew he didn't have too much to worry about there, probably. Are we gonna see the instant overhead this time? Oh, nope. Alright, Afro's still here, though. It stays for a bit. Yeah, burst coming out, and wow, off his own burst. Just gets the instant overhead just because of the positioning. I'm not sure what's happening there, where 6H isn't comboing into thrust. I'm not sure. Maybe Dre's delaying it to try and catch jumpstart, not expecting it to actually land. I believe that just connects at range. Oh, big counter hit. Yeah, gotta be real careful throwing the bomb bag up there. Yeah, pulls him in and just goes for a throw of his own RRC. Okay, doesn't quite have the full thing there, but still tons of damage coming out. Good block this time. Dre recognized that he got caught in that situation several times before, not wanting to take another counter hit, but still couldn't quite fight his way out of the corner, unfortunately. Oh, their thrust, huge damage, right? Oh, didn't quite get the clean hit. Still solid chunk of change, though. Oh, early burst doesn't connect, doesn't get punished, so, you know, not the end of the world, though it's going to be a while until he gets that bar back. Yeah, I'm curious if Ego is going for the 2K, recognizing that the bomber loop isn't going to work, or if that's like a setup, because it seems like he is going for the meaty, what is that, 6H, a lot afterwards. Yeah, Dre, once again, with no drift back. I'm not sure what's happening there. Oh no, this is huge damage. I don't think he can kill off this. Yeah, not quite, but Ego in a real good spot this round, going up 2-0. Alright, so I doubt it, but I have seen Dre... Yeah, okay, never mind. We are getting a swap. Dre swapping characters here. I'm assuming going over to Leo, just not liking how neutral in that matchup goes. So that set is not over, just waiting real quick for both players to ready back up. Ego, of course, is character locked here, though I don't know if he actually plays anyone besides Axel anyways. Definitely his strongest character that I've seen. Alright, and yep, the Leo coming out. Pocket Leo. This is, I'm pretty sure not a great matchup for Leo, but I don't know, maybe better than Faust. His main issue is definitely that his mobility is a little bit weak. So yeah, once he gets started, that can just be the end. So maybe he wants to be way more explosive when he gets in. And it's not like Leo doesn't have any movement or anything either, you know? Okay, Ego mistiming that safe jump there, it looked like. And yeah, Ego is just not having any luck on defense here. Dre, this swap paying off super well so far. Momentum kind of slowing down a little bit here, but... Oh, it just goes for the low twice, yeah. Ego trying to fuzzy against the overhead. Dre has it scouted. Wait, did that just hit him out of... Okay, that must have been flash, or fireball, not flash kick. But, oh, big damage. No, not quite. Dre out here pressing buttons for sure. Okay, RRC. Oh, that's an interesting combo. I'm used to seeing Leo do the wall bounces. And that should be round, yeah. Dre getting kind of impatient with his approaches there. It worked out for him round 1, but Ego seems to have some of his movement patterns scouted, and Dre not including the dash blocking in his movement makes him kind of a sitting duck to Axel. I don't know what that was supposed to be. I assume not 6H, but that looked hilarious. And Dre very quickly running out of life here, does get the knockdown. YRC and Burst just wants to keep the corner pressure. Counter hit 2D, yeah, no combo off of it. I know that there is one, but Pocket Leo probably less likely to know it. Oh, goes for the dash through. Dre cannot afford to get hit one more time here. Yep, YRC jumps the throw, but no punish. Oh my gosh, jump dust just that little bit too slow. I think even a falling jump S would have worked there. And things are real scary now for Dre. Yeah, just trying to jump out afterwards. Things were going so well for him in the early part of that match, but just could not quite close it out. Okay, well, let me see what we're getting up next. Depends on how Herp's computer is doing at the moment. We will either have Diamond Mew versus Herp or Diamond Mew versus Chari. Alright, things have been pretty competitive so far. Only 1 point difference. See if that stays for a little while, or if we have to... If one team starts, you know, pulling out way ahead. Okay, sounds like Herp is on their way in. So this should be, assuming Diamond Mew is going Leo, which it looks like, Leo versus Potemkin. Saw a little Leo primer there in that last set from Dre. They do have Dre and Diamond Mew have a fairly different play style with their Leos, though. Obviously, both are Leo, so they are going to be charging at you and doing pressure if you block something. But just like the way they move and their like combo routing and the options they pick in different spots are very different. Diamond Mew is a big believer in flash kick, and we'll see how that works out against Potemkin. Might be very good, might get pot busted out of flash kick 3 times, then you're dead. Alright, for right now though, we are just waiting for Herp, who is fighting the, 10-0 matchup here, connecting to the server. Hopefully she has Totsugeki. Oh, hey, I go. Sorry, I have less monitors than normal here, so I'm still trying to figure out how to view chat and game and the dashboard and Discord and all that at once. But yeah, they definitely buffed Leo. I don't know why. He was basically fine before, and the buff wasn't huge, but they sure did just randomly buff him. So. Okay, I think that is Herp popping into the room, so we should be just about good to go. Oh, also, hey chat, how's the mic to game audio balance? Wow, we have the person dressed up as Jacko and the person who mains Jacko fighting each other, and neither of them are playing Jacko. That's how this is gonna be? Alright. Oh hey, loading actually went pretty fast here. That's surprising. Normally McCurpyDurps' setup takes a bit longer to load, but I guess they got something figured out there. Okay, Leo versus Potemkin. both can sort of scrap from similar ranges. Leo's got more tools there, but I mean, Potemkin's got some strong ones too with like the 5H and the 2S and stuff like that. Of course, though, this is going to be the story of Potbuster and Mega Fist. Leo gets in back turn. Most characters are about the same, especially Potemkin, who does not have a meterless reversal. Yeah, Diamond Mew not wanting to take that full damage. Burst out of both of them very early. Oh, and tries, yep, just gets the throw on Flash Kick. RRC, this should just be dead, even without the wall break. I guess maybe not if it still broke the wall in the animation. Alright. I will be, yeah, Diamond Mew, I think has been messing a bit more with the very defensive kind of fireball-y Leo. And against someone like Potemkin, whose range you do not want to be in, it'll be interesting to see how that ends up working out. Yeah, baits the flick, just goes for jump H. Oh no. Okay, yeah, not the biggest damage, luckily. Baits it out, but doesn't get a big counter hit starter. This should be damage. Throw RC kill, I think. Yeah. Didn't even need the super, just breaks the wall and bursts back on both sides here. Wow, just jump punch real quick. Alright. What a trade. Yeah, Diamond Mew, a big fan of being slightly minus, and then, hey, am I gonna flash kick? Yes or no? Not sure quite what happened there. Both players just kind of respecting each other a whole lot. Yeah, you cannot slide head that, hammer fall that, whatever. Leo projectile is 2 hits. And Diamond Mew's been playing a really good mix of the fireball and bait this flick game, but this is okay. McCurpner's trying to back up, bait the flash kick, just gets caught, and Diamond Mew taking game 1. This matchup, just like watching it, really feels like Diamond Mew is the one setting the pace, and it's all just about how McCurpner is responding. Yeah. Did she guess correct on the fireball? Yes or no? Did she block the pressure correctly? Yes or no? Things like that. This round, though, has been all her. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Round 2. Just heading over there real quick. Diamond Mew showed the air dash out of the corner option just one too many times. Herp kind of noticed that. Yeah, McCurpderp so far has fallen for the flash kick on minus frames bait every time, so we'll see if she starts adapting there, or if Diamond Mew keeps kind of getting out of pressure with it. Oh, burst whiff, no punish, but that's still big. Overhead hits, no big conversion though. Throw, let's see, throw RRC, I don't know. Can you kill here? Okay, maybe, but I don't know. Whatever Diamond Mew did there, did not appear to be the way. Probably a little bit late on the reaction flick. Got caught partway through the input or something, maybe. Diamond Mew's going for a lot of these just round start, jump in, single punches. Oh my gosh. And yeah, McCurpder's just kind of crumbling with this offense pressure put out by Leo. Burst forced out, and the throw, RC, this kills, right? Oh no, okay. I didn't think it would wall stick quite that fast. Trade in Diamond Mew's favor there, and Diamond Mew on set point here. This is actually super interesting. At least at offline SSF, I think McCurpder's has a strong winning record over Diamond Mew. I know this has been a match that has been played a lot offline recently. Maybe a change in the tides here. Let's see if McCurpder can claw it back. Just gets thrown. Yeah, forced to block that on wake up. Does not know the timing for the backdash. Maybe wasn't confident that it wouldn't catch it. And suddenly, Diamond Mew is on set point. I guess set round, specifically. McCurpiter's, yeah, just looking a little bit lost here in neutral and defense specifically. As long as she can get started, it is just brutal. As we see by the health bar that just disappeared. But just getting there. Okay, mashes against the throw. And these trades have been working out super well for Herp, even though... Yeah. Okay, Gold Burst coming out. Diamond U does know the tech, but that does mean that Burst is gone for this next round. So that was kind of a... Well, I can't say it was a bad burst, because otherwise it was a guaranteed next round. Would have just killed for sure. And yeah, the McCurpiter, the main adaptation seems to be just going for a lot more Mega Fist, and so far it's been working out. Oh, tries to call out another jump, and Diamond Mew super ready for it. Overhead. Most of that range was burst safe too. No burst coming out from her yet. Gonna have to here, probably. Oh, nope. And I think, yeah, Diamond Mew trying to go for a bunch of resets to bait the burst, but that flash kick will take it. Diamond Mew, 3-0 over McCurpiter's. Okay, and speaking of Diamond Mew, looks like he is going to be sticking in the room. Since we did things slightly out of order, it's going to be Diamond Mew versus Chari up next. Oh, it looks like, yeah, Herp was trying to go for a pot buster on that last flash kick. But, yep, just not quite fast enough. And Goldlewis fan club up by 4 points to 3 now. Taking a bit of a solid lead. Still early though, we're what, like, yeah, 1/3 of the way through. Okay, so this should be Chari, which was going to be the Kai again, up against Diamond Mew's Leo, which we just saw. Let's see, so, like I mentioned earlier, Chari is a very grab-happy Kai. Lots of grab, lots of DP, but otherwise just big space control-y buttons, you know, the Kai stuff. What you'd expect. One thing that he doesn't use a lot is S Stun Edge, which, on the one hand, seems like a little bit weird, because, you know, that's a pretty important... It's a fireball for the Shoto. On the other hand, S Stun Edge in this game is not great. You're in counter hit recovery for a while. And the reward isn't super high. It's basically just like a poke-ish thing with 0 reward, or at most like shock state, unless it's gonna like chip kill them. So it can be like kind of wonky to use. There's definitely good ways to use it, of course, but a bit weaker than it has been in past titles for sure. One sec. I'm not sure Diamond Mew realized that he was supposed to hop back in, so I'm gonna message him again real quick. And yeah, no worries, Cherry. If anyone else in chat can let me know how the Game 2 voice balance is, though, then that'd be a big help for sure. Also, Goldlewis fan club. I need at least one of you guys to pull out the Goldlewis tonight. It's gotta happen, right? With a team name like that? Okay, yep. Kai versus Leo. Chari versus Diamond Mew. Once again, we've seen both of these players a little bit earlier in the night, but
mankind knew that.
Haven't seen them stack up in quite a while. I assume these two have played each other at offline SSF. Honestly, I don't remember what the outcome has been if they have, and even if they have, I'm not sure they've fought with these characters. Again, Chari kind of swapping recently. Diamond Mew going a lot of Jacko at SSF offline these days. Wake up throw, yeah, Diamond Mew's pressure just a little bit off, and wow, I am amazed that that traded and didn't just win for Diamond Mew. Throw RC kill here at the wall. Yeah, for sure. Alright, game one going to Diamond Mew again. You know, the story of Leo, as long as you can get pressure started, your opponent's in for a rough time. Chari always willing to wake up reversal though, so we'll see how Diamond Mew plays around that. I guess you could say the same for both of these players though, so expect to see lots and lots of DPs flying throughout this. Oh yeah, Diamond Mew recognizing the official BB tag meta. You know, if you get DP'd, expect the DP back.
Sorry.
The reason you've lost is you fought.
Alright, so game one goes to Diamond Mew here. Oh, big counter hit. Ah, a little bit wonky range though. Couldn't quite get the conversion into 5H, unfortunately for Chari. And yeah, there's the reversal from Diamond Mew. Got caught by a ton of stray hits throughout that. Oh no, anti-air from Chari. Yeah, not confident in keeping his position in the corner, but manages to take it back after all. And burst coming up from Diamond Mew, bit of a hero. Okay, bit of a hero burst, but also a bit of a hero DP there from Chari. Run up, half screen, DP through the 6B, alright. And 2H doesn't have enough pushback there to make Stunned for safe. Throws the DP. Yeah, Chari, that is his go-to way of dealing with it. Prefers to throw it rather than bait it. Oh wow, that could have been super bad for Chari, but Diamond Mew just a little bit early on the back turn slash. Does this punish? Oh my god, it got caught? Okay. Chari does not have burst here, so yeah, super, this is just dead. And round 3 for sure. Oh, probably not what Diamond Mew wanted, probably trying to go for the 226H, but hey, still manages to make it a good situation. HDP coming out. Man, this has been basically even so far. Diamond Mew starting to pull ahead just from some stray hits. No burst left on Chari's end. Wow, that last frame throw there, definitely working out for him. Ooh, and Diamond Mew, like I said earlier, Chari does like to, you know, normally like to beat DP with throw. Diamond Mew picking the reversal that beats throw, even if Chari didn't go for it there. Being aware of stuff like that, of course, super important. Close slash hit tick throw. Yeah, Kai DP is going to catch cross up. That thing is huge. And smart by Chari to not burn the burst there. You'll see a lot of people just throw burst as soon as they get hit by basically whatever from Leo, but you basically want to save it for when you get knocked down in back turn. Gets caught low, RC. Okay, yeah, burst is out. I can't fault the burst too much, especially if it closes out the round. Definitely a risky one, but also, yeah, a winnable round for sure. Chari, yeah, definitely needs to put some points on the board for his team. Diamond Mew just has that run-up throw super scouted. Just DPs back and forth all day. Oh, couple of misinputs there for sure, but hey, it worked out. Also, just as a reminder, the little stutters are just on my end. I'm not on super reliable internet right now. Shouldn't be affecting the players. Oh, baits the DP, but no punish, and just gets caught by the second one. No meter for RC. Oh my gosh. And okay, Chari does manage to close that one out. Gets a point up for his team.
Looks like I win this time.
I feel like I'm watching both players neutral just like devolve in real time. Just DPs and 2Ds. And dash under the air dash throws. Alright, good response there from Chari. I sure would have been thrown there. First, did not want to take the full ping pong combo and give a Leo positive bonus. Something about the counter hit into throw reset that just always works. So you get counter hit and you're like, oh no, I need to block. Alright, Diamond taking that round there, and Chari, one way around from going down here. I swear I'm watching this neutral just devolve. Oh, Chari, yeah, getting hit there, probably trying to wake up throw, and it looks like Diamond Mew not gonna be able to kill there, not quite. Oh, Gold Burst coming out from Chari, did not hit. Dragon install, alright. He's gonna have to be careful because he's almost out of meter and needs to faultless everything here. Goes for the throw after all. Okay, 5D blocked. Oh no. Wait, does Dragon install make that safe? I'm actually not sure. One flash kick will do it here is the scary part. Dragon install? Oh my gosh, is this gonna make this comeback possible? Nah, okay, Diamond stuffing the dream. Quick kick to the feet. And that'll be the end of that set. What a series of interactions. I'm not really sure how else to put that. Okay, so we've got up next, McHerpyDerps versus Skittle. This should be Potemkin versus Soul. And yeah, Ash, that's sort of what it was looking like, was the extra hits added some pushback. It looks like it might just be the same distance as it was pre-patch though, so it's potentially still punishable, just different ranges. I don't know if it changes the frame data at all though. Okay, -10 instead of -15. So yeah, punishable, but like, not too bad. Okay, looks like we got one of them here. I'm assuming Skittle. Oh. Alright, I'm confused. As are the lobbies. Oh, hey, sir. Okay. It's both of them. Skittle grabbing the music side. And so far, Goldlewis is actually, Goldlewis fan club is pulling quite a ways ahead. McHerpyDerps is probably very close to elimination warning for their team. Theoretically, if McHerpyDerps gets 3-0'd here, then it won't be the end. But it's got to be within a couple points here. So, Team Wildcard's got to start winning some sets back-to-back here for sure, if they would like to stay alive in the Guilty Gear Strive Kickstart League here. And ride the fire. Of course it is. Alright though, so Soul Potemkin, Soul has to play inside Potemkin's range to be, you know, in his like strong spot. The exception to this is 6S, but with the way Mega Fist and Hammerfall work, 6S just kind of gets blown up by them as long as Potemkin has a read. Speaking of which, are we going to see the burst? Yeah, no. Smart choice by Skittle not to try and spend it there. Or had it scouted anyways, too, so it would have been double bad. Yeah, Skittle, I'm not sure how familiar they are with fighting Potemkin. They've been caught by a lot of the slide heads so far, and that is a death sentence for sure. Alright, matches out of the corner. Yep, handy 3-frame button there. Throw RC. No burst bait, but no burst 2 bait either. Does Skittle know? Skittle does not know. Okay. You can Night Raid under that. I don't... Yeah, someone who plays Soul over in the comments, so probably Ash, tell me if you can do that like right as the flash happens, or if standing up gets caught. But misspaced Potbuster there from Herp. Didn't go for the Kara, otherwise that definitely would have worked. Alright, wall break combo. Oh no, just keeps the corner and throws Herp out of it. Yeah, it's big damage, which is good. Unfortunately, you give up all of your positioning for it. But hey, Skittle managing to clean it up. I'm trying to say a couple things at once, I guess. And there we go, adaptation, blocking the slide heads, and super ready to punish the next one even through the armor. Yeah, ready for it again. McCurpder's going for just 2 in a row pretty regularly here, though. Yeah, it feels like Skittle is having a really rough time standing in the range where he wants. He's getting a lot of hits that he just can't quite confirm because they're just barely out of range. Early on the throw, but no punish from McCurpderps. Wasn't ready for the whiff. Oh no. That's going to be huge damage. Yeah, burst coming out. You gotta in a spot like that. Well, you know, that's probably supposed to catch a jump, but it'll catch DP too. Going to mount 3. Oh, Mega Fist instead of taking the Garuda Oki there. Gets caught by the slide head again. We have a Derps. The Potbusters have not been working out super well for her, but pretty much everything else has. A bit early on that wild throw there. Gets caught. Oh, and manages to find the Potbuster eventually. Right when it was needed. Going into game 3.
Mankind knew that. Duel 1.
Yeah, Skittle not wanting to deal with whatever that round start option was. Just 6p it. Makes your problems go away, right? Oh, couldn't quite Gatling into a fast enough normal there to stuff it. And okay, so that jump dust is really weird. It works super well as like a gimmick tick throw setup. I believe you can just mash it every time and it'll still catch Mega Fist and stuff, unless there's some tech that I'm not familiar with. That's what I found in my testing. But the hit stop and hit stun is just so much lower than you think it is that you get thrown before you think you can move. Oh, big counter hit far slash there, and Skittle needs to make the most out of every opening here. Blocks flick, but gets caught by Hammerfall. Alright. Drops it. Yeah, does not have the heavyweight combo there. Good stuff from Skittle, not falling for it and going for the DP. And I like the side swap combo, you know, better positioning for sure. Been caught by that flick a couple times now, can't really afford too many more of those. Yeah, RC to block it. And the 6S coming out, Skittle gets, oh no, sorry, stays alive for another round. I thought that was set. Alright, burst on the table for both of these players. And probably not anymore for Skittle. Yep. Has to burn it there, doesn't want to lose more than 50% life. Oh, okay. Cryptodarps maybe a missed pot buster there. The 5P whiffing, but that'll do it for sure. Herb taking that set 3-0 and keeping Team Wildcard alive in this match. Speaking of which, up next for Team Wildcard, we have Chari. One last time. This will be the final set of the night for him. Going up against Ego. So this is going to be, what, Kai versus Axel? Oh, this actually might be a rough one for Chari. Not only is Ego just obviously super good, if you're learning a new character, Axel is probably a character that you learn to fight later, just by the way he works. Because, you know, you're trying to figure out how your setups work more than how to navigate against the half-screen, full-screen chains. But we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure Chari has played this matchup at least an okay amount against Balfrog. Or, sorry, not this matchup, but against Axel. I think it was mostly as Ino, though, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Goldlewis, once again, being Goldlewis fan club, parentheses, frauds. I don't see a Goldlewis on this team. Here we go. Chari coming in with the Kai and the horse suit thing. Flavia avatars are wild. So this is going to be... Man, yeah, Chari just trying his absolute best to get in against Axel. I don't think most of his normal, like, Kai-defining things are going to work super well here. The, you know, lots of reversals, lots of throws, stuff like that, because he has to get to the range where he can even use them. That said, Ego has just been kind of taking all of these flip kicks. I can never pronounce it right. So yeah, his wrist bar was super full and did not mash out of any of those. Maybe trying to condition Chari, or maybe just doesn't have the muscle memory to stuff it there. Oh, that'll kill for sure, though. Yeah, just go straight into the ender. So if Chari is able to just loop that pressure on Ego, then, you know, maybe this match will be closer than I thought, but... Yeah, Chari probably expecting Ego to be scouting the flip kick. Oh, what happened there? Did it catch? Or I'm so confused. But yeah, burst out from Chari, not really much choice there. And yeah, okay, Ego managing to mash out there. Chari didn't feel like he could afford to move forward back into an effective range. But the spot where he was, obviously not super advantageous. Okay, and Chari taking a different attempt this time, trying to see what happens if he plays at that little tiny edge of the screen where Axel can't challenge. Oh, arc there, yeah, keeps the corner. No meter to RC though. And Chari sent back to full screen, though Ego is, you know, back to the wall. Oh, that changes with just one of those, though. No burst coming out. Yeah, Chari tried to go for two. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening here. I'm curious if there's been a desync or something. Hopefully not. Yeah, looks like Ego was just trying to do some non-standard stuff for a bit in there. But no worries. Oh, Chari, yeah, I saw the startup of the flip kick, but did get caught by that super active low hitbox. Okay, are we going to see super... No? Looking for YRC, probably. And big 5D. Burst coming out, I'm sure. Oh, no, okay. Ego hanging on to it, knew that he wouldn't die to it. maybe there was a desync? Alright, one sec, everyone. Okay. Well, guess we're gonna have to run that one again for a bit. That's unfortunate, but say it with me. We are experiencing some technical difficulties. Okay, so what we're gonna do is it is currently 1-0 Ego over Chari, which is what it was before that match. And we're just gonna rerun game 2. Yeah, there was a definite part in there where I was wondering if Ego had desynced, but looks like the answer was unfortunately yes. Alright though. Going back into game 2, that last one didn't count. So let's see, yeah, at the start of it, Chari was trying to test some, you know, full screen corner fireball sort of stuff. Oh, and yeah, Ego just not letting Chari anywhere out of this corner. Baits the burst, no real punish, but I mean, even just it whiffing is huge. And wow, that round going super in Ego's favor. Chari just couldn't get the right movement going. Oh, a little bit late on recognizing the stun dipper. And yeah, it looks like Chari is maybe not super familiar with how the Rensen follow-up, like, mix-up situation works. He's been caught a lot out of... That sure was an interaction. But he's been caught a lot after jumping Rensen, and thinking he's just, like, past it, I guess. Been caught by the swing back. Hopefully he can figure that out, because doesn't have a whole lot of game left to work with. Ego is up 2-0 at the moment. Yeah, it looks like Chari just can't quite get the angle that he's wanting to here from these full screen fireballs. Burst out, and oh, I mean, it hit. And that's one way to steal the corner back. Charged 5D hitting. Are we going to see the burst this time? Nope, Chari just going for the ender right away. Yeah, Chari has just absolutely turned it on. Super aggressive play so far. Unfortunately, that did get him an unsafe stun dipper on block, and that is kind of how this all started. Back throw into the corner. Burst out. This could be very big for Chari if he can convert it, but nope. Ego managing to close it out with that explosion at the end of Rensen, deleting the S stun edge on the way in. Wow, and round start, that still doesn't. Okay, that's wild. I think that was even counter. Yeah, goes for the risky stagger into stun dipper, but hey, it works out for him. Flip kick has such a massive vertical hitbox. As Milia, it always surprises me when it catches me. But it always catches me, even if I'm at like super jump height almost. Okay, yeah, that should, that is indeed one way to deal with the low change whirl. Burst out, and this is still looking real good for Ego. You're right in the position where he wants. That said, big counter hit there. Not ready for the run-up throw. RC goes for the low, and yeah, cleans it up with that last throw.
Pretty cool, right?
And it is now elimination warning for Team Wildcard. Means if they lose another full set, they are out of this whole league, unfortunately for them. That said, it is an elimination warning, so if they manage to sweep these next few, then they are still definitely possible to, or they still have the potential to win the set. Alright, so here we are going to have Soul up from Skittle up against Dre, who I'm assuming is going Faust. If this match, so if Dre wins this, then we will be going on to Ego versus McHerpyDerps, and if McHerpyDerps wins that, which that might be a really rough matchup, honestly, it's Axel versus Potemkin, then we will be moving into Diamond Mew versus Dr. Dre as the potential final match of the night. Also, wait, Ash, which character is Jump Dust with Heavy Mob Cemetery? Alright, well, hopefully we don't get any more desyncs in the rest of this, but waiting for Dre to, I'm assuming, repick Faust, and we should be good to go. I guess I'll use this downtime as one more reminder. Hey, if you haven't yet, heading over to the Matcherino, clicking the button, because you don't even have to type in the code anymore, retweeting some stuff would be a massive help. You can, also, it checks when you retweet it, you know, give it a couple seconds. If you need to clean up your timeline later, that is an option, but if you can head over there, just click a couple buttons, put money into the pot, it goes directly to the finals. I guess the, first through currently second, hopefully third by the end, placing teams in this league. Speaking of which, winner of this is guaranteed, winner of this set is guaranteed to, at worst, get fourth. It is a single elimination league, but if you make it to semis, there is, of course, that third place match. And that is what these two teams are fighting for, is to make it into that semifinals spot. Alright, Faust versus Soul. Faust has the significant item in... Wow, that doesn't make Faust invincible. Okay, I would have assumed because it's a grab. But I guess you can burst it, so never mind. Yep. So Faust, massive range advantage, has the advantage or disadvantage of RNG on his side, depending on how it feels at the moment. Soul, of course, does not have the massive range to play around with, but has solid mobility, and as long as it gets in, it hurts real bad. Skittle's definitely shown off that he has a lot of the big damage combos. So if he can get an opening, then I assume things will go pretty well for him. That said, I mean, how often have you fought Faust? Probably not super often. So I'm going to assume that Skittle is kind of the same way. We have Dre here locally, but Skittle I don't think has been to any of the offline SSFs, so might not have fought him that much. And if you're not fighting Dre regularly, I don't know where you get matchup experience. As you can see here, getting caught by a lot of these 6Hs. Oh, wow. Alright, didn't quite have the meter to convert. And, yeah, just a little bit late on that close slash. I think this should be enough for Dre to finish it up with the wall break. Keeping things alive for his team.
Take care. Mankind knew that they... Duel 1. Let's rock.
And yeah, this is a... For reference, this is especially going to be a difficult match for Skittle, because not, on top of the probable character unfamiliarity, these teams were designed to have, one person who is significantly experienced, one person in the middle, and one person who's newer. And at least based off of initial seeding, Skittle's definitely come quite a ways, but this is, Dre was the experienced player on his team, and Skittle was the newer one on his, so... If he can close it out here, that'll be big for sure. Oh, yeah, Dre a little bit mistimed on that. Yeah, forced the burst out. Oh, blocks the Scarecrow. Yeah, gets the punish. Super good. Honestly, I'm impressed that he got that block. And, oh no. Just barely mistimed it. I think he was expecting the clean hit Volcanic Viper there and tried to go for the no drift fast RC, like weird momentum combo. Dre has not been drifting back after mix, and I'm not sure why. It is just super punishable if you keep drifting into him. So I'm not sure what's happening there, but yeah, just walk back and forth. Neutral here. Faust, of course, that backwalk being just incredible for Footsies, because he can just kind of walk out of there if he doesn't want to deal with something. On top of his massive buttons. Yeah, Skittle's been getting caught by a lot of these 6Hs. Not a whole lot of life left to work with. Gets caught by the falling jump dust, and yeah, that is 2-0 for Dre now. Skittle one last chance to turn this around, try and lock it out for his team. Gunflame stuffs the drill there. We actually haven't seen too much drill coming out from Dre in like this whole set, which is surprising. Trump coming out, all these items, and yeah, Dre, I guess didn't recognize that that was the weight. Went for the 6H confirm. Clean hit on that does so much damage. And 50 meter on the item toss there, but it is just quickly becoming pandemonium. Skittle having to deal with basically not being able to see the screen here. And yeah, the 2H there, counter hitting, I'm not sure what, but something for sure. Skittle on his last legs here. Okay, yeah. Burst forced out by Dre there. Definitely not a starter you want to get hit by. Still manages to take a ton of damage here. And yeah, Skittle not ready for to have to stand block quite that early. Afro extending the hurt box quite a bit. And no burst left. Skittle's got to play this completely clean. And there, Dre once again not drifting back at the end of the mix. Alright, Skittle has the trumpet here. Dre, you know, as Faust, of course, very used to playing around it, and also has the air stall abilities to just kind of avoid it better than most of the cast, at least. Oh, and just that little tiny bit too late from Skittle. Dre super ready. And will be keeping his team alive here going into the next match.
Success.
Okay, so potential final match of the night, potential semifinal. Depends on how this one goes, but we've got Ego versus McHerpyderps. Axel versus Potemkin. This is the usual, I guess, the Guilty Gear version of that ever so famous Rappler versus Zoner matchup. If McHerpyderps can get in, like, once, that's probably that. But getting there is the hard part for sure. Oh, and yeah, Ego. It was also definitely seeded based off of, because it was like, what, a couple weeks into the game. Things like local tournament placings and, you know, like floor ranking, that sort of stuff. A couple of them were just direct, like, some of us sat down and played games against people and were like, yeah, they're probably around here. Alright, though. Ego up against McHerpyDerps, Axel Potemkin. And not only is this a bad matchup for Potemkin, all the pressure is on her. McHerpyDerps having to bear the brunt of this elimination warning.
Duel 1.
She can win the set, and they'll stay alive. Let me check my math. I think they might have to win this 3-0. I might be wrong about that, though. No, I'm pretty sure just if they win the set, then it's still going to win. And McHerpyDerps is managing to get in fairly close. It just so far hasn't been able to get in and be in a position to do anything with it. And air throw to the ground. Garuda, yeah, no YRC for you. Charge 5D, yeah, sure. Okay, and this time Ego does go for the immediate burst on the 5D. Maybe a bit more scared of that Potemkin damage than the Kai. And RRC, can he? No, can't. Okay, never mind, the OTG kills. Mega Fist here. Yeah, but McHerpyDerps trying to bait something there. And it's unfortunate that Flick pushes back so far, considering it's the fairly safe ender for Potemkin, but makes sense in most matchups. Extra rough in this one. I'd have to sit down and do math, but McHerpyDerps really cannot afford to drop many games here. Not out of it yet, but coming very, very close. 1 or 2 games away from potential team elimination. I've seen her make crazy comebacks before, though, so it would not be the first time if she can do it. Ego looking very comfortable so far in this matchup, though. Oh boy, big counter hit Mega Fist, and Garuda, yeah, it just removes the hurt box on the arm there. What a back throw. But yeah, the Mega Fist comes out, just crushes whatever button Ego was trying to press. I'm always curious about the 2D Mega Fists here. I wonder if they're just buffered or what, because 2D into Garuda, he always seems so strong a little bit early on the pot buster. Especially in a matchup like this. And yeah, I had someone once try and tell me that Rensen was only 1 hit in this game, and I was pretty sure that was wrong. I have now confirmed that that is wrong. Oh, and McHerpyDerps getting out of there with both her life and her burst. Ego tried too hard to bait it. Oh boy, big damage. Wow, Garuda for the wall bounce. And, okay, McHerpyDerps gets a point on the board for her team, keeps the dream alive. 1-1.
Well done. Return to base.
Duel 1.
He gets caught by the man grab, Axel deciding he is the grappler now, and wow, what a call out on that Mega Fist. Puts the sickle directly in the path. Ego trying to jump there. I think that actually might have been out of potbuster range, so one of the few spots where you can just kind of hold a direction. Yep, burst coming out. Not too surprising there. Basically a burst or die situation. McHerpyDerps only needs to get in 1 time, but needs to get in 1 time. Alright, Ego actually kind of messing up there, giving her that extra little chance at life that she needed. Mega Fist has been putting in a lot of work so far today, both in this matchup and some of the earlier ones. Are we going to see? Yeah, Burst does not want to get launched back to full screen, but it's about to happen anyways. Oh no, even worse, into the corner with Axel at full screen. Oh, you know, actually, that's interesting. Most characters have to stand way closer, so they can't cover all 3 tech directions, but Axel, because of his range, doesn't mind if they back tech there. and can still like deal with it if they forward attack. That's super neat. That was like a great setup by Ego, even though the round managed to go in McCurkyDarp's favor. Oh man, and these Garudas coming out, Ego not faultlessing them, so just taking so much chip damage. And the empty double jump pop buster into the corner. Burst not coming out here. Yeah, Ego probably writing this round off as a loss already. But man, how different this is from game 1. That one was all Ego all the time, but McCurkyDarp's now on set round. And it just looks like Ego's not confident in pressing buttons aggressively here. Gets hit by the charge 5D. It's going to be so much damage. Oh my god, it killed. What a crazy reversal over the course of that set. And with that, we will be going in to the final game. This is going to be Goldlewis Fan Club's Diamond Mew versus Dr. Dre. Okay, this... there is a non-zero chance that this is going to end up being a Leo mirror, but this is probably going to be Leo versus Faust. Alright, well, going into this final set, Goldlewis Fan Club does have the slight advantage. I believe if Diamond Mew takes 2 games, then they are... Well, no, actually, this all comes down to... This is just going to be a best-of-5 set that determines it. If Diamond Mew takes 2 games and Team Wildcard wins, the points will be tied. But then it goes down to set wins, which at that point will be in Wildcard's favor. So this is just a straight best-of-5. Let me make sure the players know. Yep, just as simple as it comes. Alright, can someone with mod view take care of that, please? Thank you. Alright, here we go. Okay, it is going to be Faust versus Leo, at least for now. Both teams on elimination point. Once again, this is now just a straight best of 5. Whichever wins, or whichever player wins 3 games here, their team moves on. The player who loses, their whole team is out of the league, so lots of pressure on these 2 players here. I know that they've played a lot at offline SSF as well, but I don't know if it's been this matchup. Diamond Mew has generally been going Jacko lately, or like Goldlewis in bracket, so... Diamond Mew with the potential tier level up, or at least knowledge level up. But like we were talking about earlier, this Leo doesn't have the best mobility in the game, which can definitely be a bit of a hindrance in a matchup like this against Faust. Oh, big 6P, super ready for that mix there. Leo does have Leo and Jacko, I believe, are tied for the best 6Ps in the game, at least as far as like startup and invincibility goes. Both of them are either frame 1 or 2. Oh, goes for the close slash, didn't recognize that it hit, was trying to go for a tick throw. And just Look at Diamond's meter. That's real unfortunate. No meter gained during the super. 2D? Oh my gosh, and just the OTGs, a couple of them there back to back, it looked like at least. But Diamond managing to close out that first round, and that was super back and forth, so this looks like a set that could go the distance for sure. SDP coming out here. Oh, and a bit early on that close slash. Yeah, Dre, I don't know how he does it. Maybe he just like fuzzies, but he's always super, super good about throwing whiffed meaties. And burst out for Dre. This has been coming up all Diamond View so far. As I say that though, Dre out here just kind of chucking items all over the screen. Diamond View's inching closer, just a little bit at a time. Oh no. And Dre just barely mistiming that setup. That looked like Dre's round, but Diamond View managing to be the one to close it out. And I think that means... Oh no, okay, I was gonna say that's tied, but it's quite. There hasn't been a single clean hit yet this round, just lots of trades. There we go, the hammer. That's the first one. Ooh, and Dre's actually kind of taking that and running with it. Fighting from the corner, but it doesn't seem to bother him much. Yeah, Diamond View's been getting a lot of work off of the 6P, but Dre is now just picking options that don't lose to it. Whether that's 2H at like the mid-range or just waiting to see the 6P whiff and then doing something else. He's been adapting to that really well. And yeah, the Scarecrow, it is just a which side did he reappear on? True 50-50, as long as he times it right. Alright, Diamond Mew is the one who got the trumpet. Yeah, couldn't make too much use of it there though. Dre able to just stall up in the stratosphere until that was gone. Big conversion here. Yeah, forced the burst out from Dre. Did not want to give this Leo Mazda bonus on top of everything else. And yeah, I don't know. Leo might have to commit like really hard to cover that super jump mix out of the corner from Faust. Because that's been working for him really well. And Dre super ready for the B- flash kick mix up there. Diamond still managing to stay alive with Mead. And closes out the round.
Duel 3.
One round apiece here. What a clash interaction. Alright, Meteor's out for Dre, and yeah, just takes the Scarecrow hit off of him. The situation after is not too great, but hey, basically free damage, why not go for it, right? No wall break, and what a backdash from Diamond View. Super ready for that setup. RRC, oh no, just keeps the corner. Yeah, I think that setup, the PRC thing that Diamond View just did, the up RC air throw, works on probably most of the cast, but Faust is one of the characters, along with Chip and Billy, who have the extra high jump height. So just out of there, didn't have to worry about it. A couple bombs on the field here. Oh boy, big counter hit. RRC, but did not clean, and okay. Diamond Mew. Now on set point for his team. Dre has to win 3 straight. Is sticking it out with the Faust though. Yeah, in this situation we've seen him swap the Leo a couple times before. Maybe not wanting to play the Leo mirror, maybe just thinking that just 1 or 2 things need to change for the Faust to work. Things have been going well, he just hasn't been able to quite close it. Pushes him onto the donut, but that's not the worst thing in the world. It's about like 10 HP. Oh my gosh, the crawl under the far slash looks funny every time. Trumpet in play. Diamond Mew does get it, and oh no, Dre, yeah, saw an opportunity, came down aggressively, but in a spot that was covered by that Trumpet. Hero burst from Diamond Mew and just gets exploded by an item. I think he was actionable there, but just barely. Yeah, that burst might come back to haunt him, honestly. Air dash over, yeah, it's normally so good, but it is bossed. Changes the risk reward of basically everything in neutral on the fly. Okay, good to know that is still a reflector in this game. I wasn't sure. Wow, and Diamond Mew back turn dashes across the whole screen to get that parry. We're gonna see one more? Okay, no. And Dre with the mash. Foss in that 6-frame button club, so definitely doesn't have the fastest mash buttons, but on a read it still works. Oh my gosh, what a tick throw off of the little minions. Can he kill here? Okay, not quite. And Leo doesn't have the Afro anymore. Gold burst out, and Dre on the board now. Yeah, it is now impossible for Dre to swap characters, though. He is locked into Foss for the rest of the set. Can't swap if you win, and if he loses, that is it. So, gonna be seeing this Foss Leo probably for the rest of the match. Oh man, so many explosions all over the screen, and it really looks like Dre has been way better about stuffing Diamond Mew's approaches, which is letting him then get out a bunch more items. And Dre's just kind of stuck at full screen, or sorry, Diamond Mew's just kind of stuck at full screen, trying to figure out how to even get past the mid point. None of the stuff that was working earlier is doing it for him anymore. The 6P is getting figured out, Fireball's getting returned. Oh, and yeah, the 6P there, both of them getting stopped. I'm actually really surprised. Yeah, Dre's. That is definitely one weakness we've seen a couple times today. And Diamond Mew, I guess, just deciding to spend his time in back turn stance for the most part, since he can sort of force the anti-air there with back turn dust. Mistimes, or yeah, misspaces the throw. And just anytime Diamond Mew gets past mid-range, he immediately gets forced straight back out. Dre playing this kind of keep away and run away hybrid game super well. Spends 50 on some items. Not the best lineup in the world, but still solid for sure. That Afro coming out is also going to be real good for him. Yeah, Jump Dust gets PRC'd, so it doesn't quite connect. And Diamond Mew very, very quickly running out of options and life here. And it all comes down to this. Whoever wins this next game is the winner of this quarterfinals match for their team. No pressure, guys. Both teams here in chat, watching, trying to figure out, you know, what's gonna happen next. And like, with the way the momentum has been lately, it's been Dre. Diamond Mew showed early on that he was on such a strong start, so if he can manage to get any openings and just take them and run with it, he's definitely still in this, but so far it is all coming up Dre. Alright, knockdown, but yeah, the trumpet kind of stuffing. Diamond Mew got the opening he needed and just couldn't actually use it. He's blocking plenty of the 6Hs, which... Oh yeah, okay, Dre didn't have to move back on that one because he had some cover from his items, but... DP losing to the item toss there. Diamond Mew just taking a second to like collect his thoughts almost. Trumpet picked up by Dre too, and yeah, this is just snowballing out of control real quickly. This is probably about how this matchup is supposed to look as far as Faust goes, though. And are we going to see... Okay, yeah, Diamond not falling for the burst bait, but... Okay, air throw. This is what he needs? Oh, especially if the burst comes out. There's the opening. RC. Gold burst. Okay. Oh my gosh, but he mistimes the meaty. Not how you want to lose, but Dre takes it for his team with a super close 3-2 from the brink of defeat. And with that, by tiebreaker rules, Team Wildcard is the victor. They won 5 sets instead of 4, as you can see down there at the bottom. What a wild set. Oh boy, okay, so let's see. With that, unfortunately, Team Goldlewis Fan Club will be falling here, I believe tied for 5th of the 10 leagues, so, you know, made it at least halfway through. Nothing to be ashamed of there. Also, yeah, both players over in chat being like, what happened that match? But the winner of this, yeah, so Team Wildcard will be moving on to fight Hot Gear Summer whenever we can get the schedule for that lined up. And hope you all had a great night. Thanks for tuning in. That'll be it for me tonight. See you at the next match, and man, like, good stuff to all the players in that one. That was super fun. Have a good night, everyone.